Nate, what was the time like for you leading up to training camp in terms of getting yourself physically and mentally ready for the competition that lied ahead?
A lot different than last year. Last year, coming off my senior year of football, going to All-Star games, things like that. We had a lot to do going up. We finally got a break after OTAs. So, for me, I kind of wanted to kick back, try to get my legs back a little bit. This year it was a little bit different. I knew what I was getting myself into. I didn't have all that stress going ahead, so I was able to hit the weights a little bit, run a little more. Being able to stay in the playbook helped me a lot, just because I already knew what I was doing. So I was able to watch other things.
Not only were you assimilating to a new situation here in Philadelphia, but you were learning a whole new position. So when you factor that part of it into it, how much different is it going into the second training camp for you?
Oh, for me, night and day. I feel a lot more comfortable. I got a little bit more control this year playing, the mic position too. So, I'm able to, line people up, set them up, give them calls. Trying to be a vocal leader out there. I think that's probably one of the biggest changes for me is, that's what I did in college, playing safety, but, taking a year off, trying to get the new position on my belt, I'm night and day from last year.
From the time you came in last year, you learned to play special teams, you made an impact there as a rookie. Do you see defense as a way you can make even more of an impact this season and be able to get on the field with the defense in year two?
Yeah, I think, the unique thing about our room is that, we got a lot of depth. We got a lot of guys who can play multiple positions. We had Nigel step up last year from, playing outside when Jordan got hurt to move inside. So, that just shows how versatile we are, in the whole room. We got great leaders to look up to, like Nigel. He's a smart guy. He's played a lot of football. So, he's also, a good helper, a good teacher. So, that's one thing that, we're all thankful for, to have one of those guys in our room.
How much has that helped in your transition, going from safety to linebacker and having those guys like he and Jordan and the vets to be able to, pull you along the way to be able to show you the ropes?
Oh, it helps a ton. Like I said, Nigel took me under his wing when I came in. Everything I learned, everything I've done so far is, from Nigel. So, I give all my credit to Nigel for doing that.
In terms of where you envision yourself lining up when week one comes around, do you look at that battle of the weak side or even the strong side potentially as one that you could flourish and maybe work your way onto the field?
I got goals and stuff like that, but right now I'm just trying to improve my game. Learn everything, all the details. Football is all about the small things, and right now I'm trying to learn the devil in the details right now. Just I'm able, if my number is called, I'm able to do multiple positions, which beneficial.